Let's talk about some drums. How's that sound? Hey, thanks everyone for watching the videos I've posted so far. I know it's only been 2 of them. But I got a good response and people seem to want to see more gear stuff. I'm sorry I'm kind of sweaty. It's warm out in Nashville today and I've been out in the sun, so hope I have a nice glow. Anyways, yeah, there's some people that wanted to see some drum stuff, so I'm going to show you that. It's not terribly exciting. I'm not a super big drum nerd. I'm the kind of drummer where I just tune the heads until it sounds like I like it, and then I hit it hard. There's your drum lesson. This kit that I have in here, this is a D-Drum Dios kit that I got probably in 2010-ish. I was fortunate enough to have an endorsement with them, and they were kind of known as like a metal company. You know, a lot of metal drummers on their roster, and then John Bucklew from Copeland, we were on tour with him at one point when I was in Reliant K, and he turned me on to D-Drum, and they sounded great on his kit at least. And so he put me in touch with somebody, and a few weeks later, not this kit, but I had a green sparkle version of this that I sold a while back, a few years ago, for something else. That showed up on my porch a few weeks later, and I was very, very thankful for their generosity. So this was my second kit I got from D-Drum. It used to be more of a paper white, but after using this thing on the entire Warped Tour in 2011, all the days in the sun, it kind of faded to more of a vintage white. You can kind of tell there. I don't know, maybe you can't, but just take my word for it. It's more of a cream white now. But I love this kit. It's a 24, 13, 16. I have an 18 for it too, but that is up in my storage room. This used to be a 24 by 20, I believe. That was the only thing I never really liked about it. And then an old friend of mine, Aaron Malasco, that makes Malasco drums, he recommended we cut it down. So I took it to his house when he used to live here in Nashville, and he cut it down to, I believe this is a 14 now, 24 by 14. Maybe 16. I don't know. I don't have a tape measure on me. I'm not going to measure that for you. I'm sorry. Hi, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What? That's Vespa. This is the studio cat. She likes to hang down here. She's real needy. Real needy. Yeah. Are you needy? Yes, you are. So yeah, Aaron cut down this kick drum for me, and I'm way more happy with it now. Got a cool fiber skin head there. You know, makes it look kind of vintage, even though it's not a vintage kit. But let's walk on the other side real quick, shall we? So this is what I was talking about in my first video. Why do I have these dumb things on my cymbals? I'm going to tell you, actually. A few years ago, these are also not normal heads. These are like these mesh heads that Remo makes called silent stroke heads. And it's just for practicing in, you know, an apartment or you know, whatever. I live in a house and have neighbors that are cool with it, but you know, it's nice to be able to practice at night and not make a ton of noise, so I can, you know, play on these and not have to worry about it. You might not be able to tell on camera, but you can still get the tone of each drum with these heads on them. All you really do is adjust the bottom head for the actual pitch. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, pretty cool. Kick drum, same thing. Sweet sandals, bro. And then the cymbals, Zildjian. Hi, I'm still here. Hot. Zildjian makes, I don't know what they're called. They're like quiet cymbals or something. It looks like a cymbal that has like a million holes in it. They sound like cymbals, but they're a lot quieter. They're pretty cool. Also, my friend Nate Warshawski, he's the drum tech for Kings of Leon, and I've known him forever. We met back when Reliant K toured with Paramore, and he was Paramore's drum tech. I say it was my birthday or something. We were on the road, and he hit up Vader, and they make these little cymbal pads. So, you know, it doesn't sound like anything crazy. It's just muted, but it's nice at night to be able to, or whenever, to be able to make as much noise as I want and not bug anybody. By the way, you may have noticed this behind my drums. This is a flag. I know people kind of forgot that we just had a tornado hit here a few weeks ago, but my friend Trevor at 85 Supply, they made these flags for tornado relief. So relief.85supply.com. Anyways, what else do you want to know about drums? Sticks. Hey, I'm new to these sticks, so forever and ever, I still have a box of them up there. I've used Vic Firth American Classic 1As. And then when I was out drum teching for Chris Powell, Brandy Carlisle's drummer, got used to his sticks, and he used, I don't know, remember the name of the model stick? They're these signature Zildjian ones. They're tiny. I felt like I was playing with toothpicks. Oh my gosh, my cat. Non-stop. all day long. So anyways, one day I was like, man, these sticks are so small. And when I got home from a run of shows, I picked up my 1As and I was like, oh God, these feel like tree trunks now. I got used to his sticks. So he was like, hey man, over in that work box, there is a whole brick of Vic Firth sticks, and they are the American Classic HD4s. You see that? Never used them before. Like I said, I've been using 1As for like 15 years. This is kind of in between the 1A and whatever he was using. And so he gave me all these, and now I love them. And I'm a hard hitter, so this might help me still play hard, but not sound like I'm hitting hard. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I told you, I'm not an exciting drum person at all. Let's move on, shall we? I've got some more drums I can show you. I got to take down the flag here. So now this blue kit, it's a nice blue sparkle here. Cymbals, percussion. So this is a, shoot, I'm gonna freaking blank on it. I think it's a 74 Ludwig. This is a rad looking, hang on, my cat's still meowing. He hears me down here. He's like, I wanna be in the video. By the way, side note, drummers, you're probably used to using moon gels, right? And those get kind of expensive. Go to like Target or Hobby Lobby or one of those places. Oh my gosh, shut up. Listen. Old grandmas would put the little sticky holiday things on their windows in their kitchen and stuff, or their front door. It's basically the same material as a moon gel. And you can get this, a whole packet of these for like $1. All my sticks, some brushes, there you go. Like I said, exciting stuff, right? So exciting. The green sparkle D-drum kit that I had, oh, still sweaty. I decided, you know what, I don't use this really, I'm going to get rid of it. And I ended up selling it to somebody who was a Reliant K fan through my friend Andy Butcher. And I was like, hey man, I'd love to find a 70s Ludwig. And one day he called me, he's like, hey man, I got this blue 74. Here it is. So we sold it through his Instagram page, which is called The Drum Tamer. Touching my face so much. We sold my kit to a dude through his site. And it was kind of an even trade. So I got this really cool blue Sparkle 70s Ludwig. I've got some other snares. This is just a Gretsch, nothing crazy. This is the matching snare, obviously, to the Ludwig kit right there. This is one of my favorite snare drums of all time. This is still, by the way, the drum head that it still has been on here since the last Reliant K show I ever played, back in 2012, December 2012? Yeah, same head, and it still sounds great. Don't care. This thing is so damn loud and sounds so good. This is another D-drum snare, cool little burst. This one needs some work. I used to bust out tension rods a lot or break these right here. Couldn't handle my power. The 12-inch tom that came with the Ludwig kit came with a 13, or 12, 13, and a 16 down there. I'd love to find an 18. That'd be cool. Touching my face again. Jeez. I've got a bunch of cymbals and stuff I can show you, but basically it's like this stuff, minus the Vader pads. I had to deal with Meinl forever. Meinl. The Byzance series is hands down my favorite series of Meinl cymbals, especially when you have them for a few years and never clean them. I don't clean my cymbals. I never have, never will. I hate the sound of brand new cymbals. Too bright, I like them a little dead. You know what I'm saying? My main setup when I was a full-time touring drummer was this D-drum kit with an extra floor tom. Usually it was a 21-inch crash, 24-inch ride, 22-inch crash, and then I'd throw like a 20 over here just for fun. Normally I'd have 15-inch hi-hats right here. Meinl Byzance 15-inch hi-hats. So all the cymbals that I normally used to play are all Byzance series. I just love those so much, and I still have a bunch of them. I got a lot of random leftover stuff from the olden days. I have a Nashville Predators flag. Go Preds, one day. Some of you guys might want to know about hardware. Again, I'm not a drum geek. I just like to hit them hard. But I primarily used DW hardware. It's always very, very sturdy. The rack tom on the old snare stand trick gives it the old school look. These two stands are actually D-drum. Very, very sturdy. I would say very comparable to DW hardware. My kick pedal, Iron Cobra. I always liked that tom Iron Cobra. A friend turned me onto it years ago, and I just stuck with it. Same thing with my hi-hat. I'm sure a DW hi-hat stand of 5,000, 7,000, 50,000, whatever, who's counting. I'm sure those are fine, because that's about it for drums. I don't know what else to tell you. Drums are fun. When you're angry, you can hit them hard. When you're happy, you can hit them hard. If you're feeling anxiety, you can play them and feel better. Learn drums. Annoy your parents. Annoy the neighbors. Get these heads. You can DJ on them. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone's staying safe. Wash your hands. Only go out for necessities. You know the drill now. Come on. Some people don't, though, unfortunately. If you drive around, go for a drive, get out of the house or something, or have to run to the store to get some groceries, there's people just like hanging out in groups still. It's weird. I don't get it. Whatever. I'm just going to be holed up here making videos for you guys. That's all. See you later.